Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Look, we got Socket Wench's hands back.
I have
Uh,
not silicone cast my own hands to leave extra stage hands on the bench.
that would be amazing. Um, I mean, you have enough 3D printers. You could just 3D print a set of hands.
I guess so. I could probably scan my hands if I had a 3D scanner to go with it.
There you go. So, hi, folks. Hello, hello. I'm Train's Technobabble. I am totally forgetting my intro. Wow. Well, it's gonna
It
be a
has been
long
that
day.
kind of a week, hasn't it?
It's been that kind of past 2 days because I also streamed last night. So, brain this morning was like, do you really want to stream? And I'm like, yes, I do. So here we are. So hi, folks. Yeah, I'm Trina's Technobabble. Welcome to a big bad Memtest stream. Uh, Normally, Big Bad Bench does a stream at 12 noon. He did one yesterday because he is out of town today. And so last night, for those who, yeah, it's old age, exactly, Dave, yeah. Mm. Um, so for those who saw the stream last night, which has been made public again, I had to do an edit to it, but did that this morning and made it public again. I received a bunch of motherboards and two video cards. Some of the boards work, some of them don't. But they all came with DDR3 memory, and I have a known working motherboard that I use to test DDR3 memory and video cards. So we're going to do that today. Hey, John, can't stay for long, but I couldn't miss this. Ta-da! So yeah, so I decided to fill in for Big Bad Bench today and do a Big Bad Memtest stream. Ha so yeah, so I got a bunch of sticks. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do, and watch Socket Wench do things.
Uninteresting things.
I mean, you've heard of feet porn. There could be hand porn. There probably is hand porn out there.
There is hand porn, I'm sorry.
Oh God. Oh God.
You
I
do
don't want to
realize that
know.
there's literally actors who actually only act with their hands, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I've heard of hand actors. So, all right, let's say hi to folks in the chat. We got Francois. We got David of David's Vintage Apple Tech. I had to think of your username. We got William. Hi, William. Who else do we have in the chat? We had John. Clean the heck out of those ports. Yeah, exactly. So let's change the camera. I'm going to show you my setup for this. So if you go to jcm-1.com, you can find these things. And these are made by Tech Ambrosia. She designed this. It's a test bench. So you put your board on the top, your power supply goes on the bottom, and yeah, it just makes for a great test bench. So I always keep this. This is my one board. I only have one of these. So this is the board that I keep in there for testing purposes. So it is an Asus motherboard. I can't read the name. Here, let me show you, or the model, sorry. Obviously I can read the name because I told you it's an Asus board. It's this bad boy, which is CrossFit ready, or Crossfire X ready, sorry. CrossFit, yes, CrossFit, wow. It's going to be a long stream, I can see that now. And it has a whopping 16 gigs of RAM. Look at that bad stuff. And then this morning I made a flash drive just of Memtest86 Plus, the newest version. And I have successfully tested this memory. It's on the board, so I know it'll boot. So we're going to take so this is the memory back there that I'm going to test on this board. So this has an AMD A10 processor. It has an SSD dangling off the side. If I wanted to get into Windows, I think it's Windows 10. I can't remember what I installed on that, but it never goes online and stuff, so I don't care. I'm not worrying about things. So let me pop the memory out. And let's put in a stick of what I'm calling Zeller's RAM.
Zeller's RAM. Oh,
okay.
I see.
So there used to be a store chain here in Canada called Zeller's.
No, I've heard of Zeller's.
Okay. And the Z on this looks like the Zeller's logo. It's OCZ RAM, to be fair. I am being facetious about the name of it. But I like to call it Zeller's RAM. Okay, so you go the other way. Okay. So we're going to put one stick in at a time, and people say, why do you put one stick in instead of all four? And there's a reason for it. Oh, actually, A1 is up by the processor. Okay. There's a reason I put in one stick at a time instead of four, because if I get a stick that's bad, I don't know what stick it is, and then I got to test them all individually. So I just test them individually to save myself time. So, will this boot?
That is the question.
Will I get a beepity beep? Hey, we got a beepity beep. So, let's get this camera set up. Ta-da. Look at that. Yeah, so it's an AMD A10. I'm going to bring the camera up so you can see what's going on. It's an AMD A10. Sorry, I'm trying to look at my stream and not paying attention to the... So you can see. Come on, you. Go up. There we go. It's an AMD A10 6700 APU with Radeon HD graphics. And it does the job. So, ta-da! We're testing memory, folks. That's it. That's what we're doing on the stream. I got the stack of memory. We did have an issue with one stick last night where it wouldn't let, when it had two sticks in of the Zeller's memory, and it wouldn't let it wouldn't boot with one of the sticks in. So we're testing all the memory. And while I do that, I'm also going to be pulling a Joe and doing some shipping, because I sold some memory last night to my home province. So the person paid, so I'm going to be packing that up, because they nicely paid me money. So, maybe I should pack it up for them.
Nah, just send it in a used Mickey D's bag.
The reason you would put one stick in is for the watch hours. Hey, Gut Bomb. Hey, Jack. I mean, yes and no.
Yes and no.
Well, so let's be honest about that. Kind of. And the reason I'm saying yes and no, because yes, they're 2 gig sticks. So if I put in 8 gig sticks, it's going to take just as long to do all 8, if that makes sense. So kind of. Money is good. Yeah, money is good. Discord finally released an ARM64 version. Oh. I'm not streaming using Discord, so I don't know. I don't stream using the good old Discord. Sure. So yeah, sorry if you're hearing tapey sounds. I swear it's not kinky. I promise. And it's the first time I can say that. I need to print. Yeah, you can, John, speaking of that, you can either buy it from jcm-1.com or you can print them yourself. And let me go to Joe's site for a sec. So what are you working on, by the way, Socket Winch? I may have asked.
These are going to be the B extrusions for the top of the printer, and a little mod I like installing are these little low-profile handles. So I'm trying to clean them up before I install them. After that, I need to work on these. These are not a printer project, astonishingly. I know, right? I do
Okay,
things
whoa. What did you do with Socket Winch?
Well, 3D printing's still involved. Does that help?
Okay,
So
that's fine.
these are rack ears that I designed for some hard drive enclosures that I already have. These are supposed to go inside of a 10-inch rack, and that works. The only problem is that the 10-inch rack I have is long enough that this doesn't quite hold the hard drive, but I'm going to see if I want to. I'm going to clean all of these up and get them ready to actually install and see how I feel about that. Otherwise, I'll have to design a new back part to hold the rear of the hard drive enclosure up. But that's supposed to go in my new media rack, so that's all in one spot, very nicely organized.
Nice.
You know, if you need to chuck it into a U-Haul in the middle of the night because reasons.
I mean, maybe you met a new girlfriend. Oh, wait, no, that's me. And you're like,
oh,
wait.
I wish that it were only things like that I have to worry about right now.
Yeah, I know. I'm just being silly. By the way, John, I put a link to, and for everybody, I did put a link to the JCM site with Tech Ambrosia's items. So, yeah, that's there for you. All right, I need to go to the eBays. And go to my page so I can get a shipping label for this bad boy. Waiting shipment. Get shipping label. Hey, 1-bit. Oh, apparently you may have attacked 1-bit. Well, so far the first stick of Zeller's RAM is good. That's my name for it. All right. So. I wish eBay.ca would understand that not all of us use centimeters and grams. I know, crazy, isn't it? But we don't. I gotta keep converting. Hey, look at that! The first stick passed!
Nice. Now we can move on to the second.
Oh, yeah. Yep. That's the plan. I mean, technically, you can let some people. So there's two schools of thought on doing Memtest. I usually let it go till it says pass. But there are people who let it go all night, and you can. and that's fine. I just don't see any reason once I get a pass to let it go. I mean, I have done Memtest overnight because I started Memtest and then gone to sleep. So I technically have done that. But generally, I don't. Bum, 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 bum. We got a beep. We got video. We got Memtest. And we got another 2 gig stick. I think these are all 2 gig sticks. Okay, what did I need? Inches to a centimeter. What did I say this was? 7's close enough. 7 inches is how many centimeters? Socket winch?
It's 2.54 centimeters per inch, so 2.5 roughly. So that would be what, 14 plus 7, 21?
No, 17.78.
I obviously need more coffee or, a more stable geopolitical place to live.
Yes. All I'm going to answer you to that question or to your statement is yes. All right, what is 5.5? See, I let Google translate this for me. 5.5 is 13 point, I'm going to say 14, because 13.97. I rounded up. Oops, 14. Not 174 centimeters. Jeez Louise. It's not a meter long. Not a meter wide. Holy jumping. It's memory. Hey, Thomas. Hi, Garth. You're filing down that handle, correct? William's asking in the chat.
Oh, well.
Actually, William's asked 3 times in the chat. What are you filing down?
So here's the deal. Let me put up the microscope so you can actually see. So these edges get a little raised in the printer. Oh, you can't see that because my name tag is right there. Let me see what I can do about that.
Well, hang on. I can get rid of the name tag.
No. I'll just move it. It's a better idea for me to move it anyways.
Okay.
Now you can see my horribly dry fingers. So these edges actually end up a little raised on the printer because the printer I printed them on has kind of a badly loose Z-belt. And you can see that in particular with these prints. They've got a raised edge due to too much extrusion and the bed being just slightly too close to the bed. So I'm cleaning up all of the edges in order to make them nice and clean and flush. And because this is a human interface part, this is, it's a handle, your fingers are going to touch it. I'm trying to actually knock those corners down first. And the second thing is that they need this little boss here needs to fit inside of the channel on the extrusion. And for reasons it doesn't quite fit, it's a little too tight. And I don't want to force it, so I'm going to try to file that down a little bit so I get a better fit.
Perfect. Hey, Rudy, welcome. This is a bit weird for a Saturday because I can actually talk to Socket Wench and not be like chatting to her on through another stream. I can actually talk to you. It's crazy.
Why would you want to do that?
I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. Glutton for punishment?
Yeah, that's what I usually tell people.
Okay. All right. Oh, I have a question for folks in the chat and as well as for Socket Winch.
Mm-hmm.
I have a riddle for you. I have a printer. Printer's connected via the network.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, wireless. But it doesn't matter if it's wired or wireless. In Linux, I cannot print from Libra Write.
Can you print from anything else?
Yeah, I can print from Firefox, no problem. I also cannot print PDF files if they're open in the PDF reader. I can only print from Firefox. I
Oh,
can open the
that's
PDF file and like I had to do that yesterday. I created a label and then I exported it as a PDF. It won't print from the PDF reader, but it will print from Firefox.
huh.
Right?
That's an interesting one.
So it won't print, same printer, same network.
I mean, I'm assuming that cups is installed because it would have to be in order to print, period.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it sees the printer. I've installed the printer drivers. Um, it just will not print from anything but Firefox.
Isn't there like a inside of cups, isn't there a web admin control panel that you can direct it to test a page?
Yep, and the test page prints fine.
Okay. Huh.
Yeah.
That's really weird. What distro
Right?
are you running?
I am running Linux Mint.
Wow.
Right?
I'm flummoxed. I have no idea why it's doing that.
Right? It just will not print from apps, but it will print from like other apps, obviously. But it will print from, as I said, it'll print fine if yeah. I don't know. Try Memtest, Trina. Thanks, Rudy. Trina, have you recompiled the kernel? 1 bit. I have a word for you, and it's F and U. Linux has done such a good job. Yeah. I love what John said. I'm going to highlight this one. Linux has done such a good job of importing issues from Windows. Wow. Yeah, sudo print, 1 bit said. Um, so William, it's anything. It's either a Word doc, Excel, and I'm using the Microsoft Office terms for it because I can't remember. I think it's Calc. So LibreWrite, Calc, the PDF, the default PDF program that's in Linux. Nothing. It won't print from all three. Because on my printer, there's a light. Oh, hey, the memory's passed. There's a light that says sending data or receiving data, and it will not light up. It won't flash the light. The printer wakes up because it goes to like sleepy mode. The printer wakes up and then it beeps at me like it's done printing. And I'm like, but you haven't printed, you stupid printer. So yeah, riddle me that. One of these days I'm going to post it up on Veronica's server because if anybody should know, it should be our great Linux mom. But yeah, I even called Canon. We tried both a wired and we tried I had it plugged in wire through a wired network first. And we thought that might have been the issue. Like the network's up, we couldn't figure it out. So, yeah.
That's really odd. Huh.
Can you print with the printer attached to your computer? I have not tried because the printer's at one end of a 6-foot long bench. And my computer's on another workbench with a desk in between, and I don't have that long of a printer cable. So, have not. That's why I'm printing through the network.
Okay. What does the manual
Try
say?
updating Linux Mint. Oh, it's up to date. It's fully up to date. That's what doesn't make sense. So, yeah.
Does any other application print at all, or just Firefox?
Well, I don't know at this point because I use Firefox as my default, and I've only tested. I could try Chrome.
Was Firefox installed via the package manager or as a snap?
It comes with Mint, so I'm gonna say yes.
I don't know. That's a tricky one.
Yeah. At this point, Rudy, I've at least got a workaround for it. Let me try going to my documents and just opening up a PDF file. We're gonna open this with Google Chrome. Oh God. I'm gonna try to print 101, see what happens. Because this is a very long customized print page 1. Don't mind wasting. It's a laser printer, so it's not like I'm wasting ink. Oh. Huh. Okay, there's the Canon printer. Okay, print. Let's see what happens.
Enter your vote now to determine what happens.
Hey, it's sending the data.
Interesting.
And it's printing.
Huh.
Can we see the Linux printer settings? You sure can. Yeah. So it also prints, so it's web browsers it likes. Because those are the only 2 web browsers I have installed. Let me see. Printer, blah, blah, blah. Printers. There we go.
Does it feel better over here? That one's feeling, it's very loose.
So let's share my screen.
That does feel nicer. Okay. Fine, you want to go together that way, machine. Okay. We'll just do it that way. I don't care. That's how you want to be put together. Fine, I get it. We'll just go with it.
All right, so that's the Canon printer there. It says connected to localhost.
Whoops.
Was the printer on? So the printer defaultly takes a nap. But when I send data to it through the browsers, it wakes up, and then, as I said, there's a green light that says receiving data, and it blinks. Can you remove and add? Oh, William, I've done that like 5 times already. At this point, I got it working. So, is the printer new? No, it is a used one. Newest tech doesn't work because vendor's driver's not available. So this one does actually have drivers. That's the first thing. Hey, Bacchus. We're trying to troubleshoot why my printer doesn't print from anything besides web browsers.
Oh, come back here.
And specifically PDF files in web browsers. Bacchus said printers disconnects immediately. Oh, hey, is there a switch on the printer? There is. To turn it off and on, is that what you're thinking of?
Wow, I don't like that.
Anyway, I'm one of these days I'm gonna. Maybe the memory in your printer is bad. Maybe I should test the printer memory. Is what you're saying? Try Memtest. Thanks, guys.
It's the Trina alarm.
It is the Trina alarm. Is it because it's slow? It's probably because it's slow. It is because it's slow. Yeah, I pressure to come dip switch anymore. Who said about the switch?
This is tricky because this part feels...
There is a, yeah, I did go to the site. There is a driver, which is, I've installed that as well. So anyway, it's Linux Mint. Doesn't have it. Hey, Retro Fox. Does Linux Mint have a default printer selection? It sounds more like the other. So let me open up LibreOffice. Actually, let me get. Boom, 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 boom. Let me open up a PDF file. Card. I don't know what the heck this thing is. Card.pdf. Oh, wait, nope, that's personal information. Let's not open that. And say we did. Document. Nope, that's more personal information. Oh, that's great. Trying to open up a PDF that's doesn't display like my name and address and stuff. You know, because craziness.
There we go. Handles.
All right, here we go. This is not personal information. Hey, you got handles.
Looks like it didn't affect the motion system at all. That's good.
But those be called love handles. I'll be here all day, folks. Thank you. All right, bear with me 1 sec. I'm gonna go get some juice and deal with the low sugar stuff.
It's weird. It's like almost like something is skewed still.
Guess what I did this morning? I washed my dishes. I have been trying to convince my cats to wash the dishes.
How's that going for you?
Yeah, so about that. It's not at all.
So that's a bit of a weird problem too. Like, there's some interference, and it looks like it's coming from the leading edge of the carriage. It hits the top of the motor mount. You can feel it. It just hits it. So, like, it's pretty. It feels pretty square, but like this bounces still.
Mm-hmm.
And if I try if I go to this side, it feels like it's also still bouncing a little bit. Like the whole frame is a little skewed still. When I measured it, it wasn't that bad, so I don't know. Okay, now something else is binding. What else is binding? Or is that just something inside of the extrusions?
Do you have the time to listen to me whine? It's what your printer's saying.
Like, there's always the possibility that I'm going to deeply regret trying to recycle these linear rails instead of just buying new ones that aren't jank. But, you know, it wouldn't be one of my printers if I built it out of stuff that was good.
And also, I mean, we are streaming over Big Bad Bench's time. So we do need a bit of jank.
Well, we got lots of it here. I have a whole wall of jank behind me.
So this is the stick that wouldn't let the board boot, and I put an X on it. But we're going to see what happens in this one, in my test bench. This is the one that the board didn't beep. It just would
There we
turn
go.
on and not do anything. So we're going to see what happens with this one.
Perfectly
Guess what?
normal 3D printing stuff I'm doing. Perfectly normal.
It does the same thing with this board. Okay.
There, now it doesn't have any interference.
All right. So that
Still
is garbage.
hits just on the tippy tip there. So let's knock that off.
All right. So now we're going to try some HyperX. Wow! It's hyper. No? No? Okay.
Nope, that needs that entire corner knocked off.
Great. Now I got Green Day stuck in my head. Okay. This is not good.
Hmm.
The HyperX stuff isn't doing anything. Okay, I'm going to put a stick of what I just tested, the last stick that I tested, back in the slot.
Okay, where's that file? Let's hope that does not turn into a disaster.
Okay, so that beepity beeps. Okay. And the nice part about this board I like is it doesn't care what it is for DDR3 memory. It just goes, hey, it's memory. I like. So the HyperX won't let it boot. Let's try the other stick of HyperX. Let's try that stick. Let's see what this does. Hey, the other stick works. Sweet. You're welcome, John.
Actually, that needs more of a round file. Where do I have that? Do I even have one?
All right, so let's show this.
All right, let's try that.
This is Firefox. So if I go Control Print, let's go Control Print. There we go. Eventually. So as you can see, we have the Canon MF210. I'm gonna just close this in for a sec. Let's open a LibreOffice. And we're gonna go test. I'm gonna make this a bit bigger so folks can see it. All right, let me share my screen. Allow. There it is. So if I go Control P, there it is. Same printer, but it will not print.
What does it do again?
It just the printer wakes up and
Mhm.
then it just beeps at me after about 5-10 seconds.
Weird.
Right? I can do a print. And it, oh,
Oh,
there it goes.
now
So
it's
the green,
printing?
no,
Now?
the green light comes on saying sending, receiving data, and then it beeps, and it will never print. So, yeah. I'm going to cancel the job because it will never print. It just keeps beeping at me. I'm going to install the printer. Yeah, I've done that as well, Rudy. It just all of a sudden one morning I woke up, went to go print a label, and it just stopped. But then the next day I'm like, oh, or a few days later, I'm like, let's try an eBay label. And it printed. So, yeah, no, there's no error log. That's what we looked at when I contacted the company. It's so weird. Anyway, I got a workaround. I'm not overly worried. One of these days I'll troubleshoot it. It works. Quotation marks. Yeah, it's not throwing errors at me. It's just being stupid. I blame SadMac/Socket Winch. And the reason I say that is last night, SadMac, there we go. See, I did the same thing. SadMac and I have this thing when I post in the Discord that we are both part of. I'll always go, look, SadMac, mummy boards. And last night on my stream, I went, look, Socket Winch, more mummy boards. SadMac, not Socket Winch. So, the problem with people with names that start with S. Socket Mac, there we go.
I already have claimed Sad Wench. I'm sorry.
Oh, I like that. Sad Winch.
That's just
That's
regular
great.
me.
By the way, speaking of mummy boards, stay tuned. Trina is getting a new to her Pentium 3 mummy board, socket 1. So, and also, I gotta call UPS tomorrow. Go do that today and did not. Because I've put in a request to change where my desoldering station goes. So it just goes up to the store. And it's still showing as pending approval. And I don't know why. But I do like Socket Mac. I need to. There's Sad Wench, and then. All right.
Choose your fighter.
Right? All right. Bear with me one sec, folks. My sugars are still wonky. I need to deal with those first and foremost.
There's still interference there. Man.
Okay, so that stick in memory works. We're going to try the other one in a bit. By the way, speaking of sad wench, I was a sad wench this morning, or the other day. I've run out of homemade cookies from Mom and Dad.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. I tried to convince Mom this morning to send me more for Valentine's Day, but got declined.
Man, the amount of interference that is causing is just really bothersome. It's almost like that whole plate is off center. No, that side's pretty good. So it must be the print then. Okay.
All right, have a good day, John.
That's acceptable. Okay, there we go. Like, that could be better, because it still feels like it's interfering on each side a little bit. But only if I really press it up against that edge. Did that deal with the cant at all? Oh, what do you know? It did. Okay, well, now that's not really rocking there, and that's not really rocking there. So what we have discovered is it was an interference issue with the prints for the motor mounts. That was the problem. It's very tempting to remove those motor mounts and go after those a little bit more aggressively, but I think that lip down there is below the gantry, so I don't need to care about that. And it mostly is clear here, like it's going to home in this in this direction here. So I don't need to really worry about it on that side. So I think that will be okay. And I could take a rat tail and, well, this one's not even really a rat tail with how small it is. It's probably more of a mouse tail. But that's semantics.
Do you remember when rat tails were in fashion?
Yeah, isn't it great that the Phantom Menace killed that trend dead? Okay, that's better. That's not great, but I'll take it. It's still interfering slightly, but I think that will be okay. Let's polish it back up. Yeah, that's better. And now it's pretty much rocking the same in each side. So that actually dealt with that problem too. It must have been hitting. Yeah, see, when I put the gantry knot in the middle, it doesn't. I'm not even getting any sound anymore.
Nice.
Okay, so that should be pretty good. We should be able to tighten these down if I didn't already. It looks like I did.
Okay, sugars are back up. Let's continue on, shall we? All right, I'm going to try that other stick of HyperX again. The first stick that won't let my system do anything besides turn on.
Okay, what? The manual says that the next thing to do on this would be to belt it up, and I'm not entirely certain I want to do that today. Because I don't have enough belts. I'm not even sure if I have enough belt to do one.
Hey, look at that. It works.
Yay.
May have not just been seated correctly.
So let's see here. This one would go. Can I remember how to belt this up without from memory? That's the real question. Come on. This corner's always so tricky. Nope. Come on. Let's see here. Do I have a spudger somewhere? Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's not really helping. Okay. So I'm going to have to grab it.
How you doing?
Come on. Come on. Come on, you dingus.
All right, today is the 7th.
Right, use that trick. I forgot about that trick. That trick would be to go around that boss and then slip it up instead. You don't need to fight it around the bearing. There we go.
Sales.
Okay, so that should go up there. That goes around here. And that goes into this idler. Oh, I don't think I have enough belt here to do this today. I don't think I do.
I hear they sell belts at like Walmart.
Not that kind of
No?
belt, Trina.
Oh, okay.
Not that kind.
Oh, okay.
I need a toothed 6mm belt. I suppose I should go to Hot Topic for that. Zing!
Haha! That's the case I sold on eBay. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, it is.
Ah, drat. Okay, I twisted it. Darn it.
Blah, blah, blah. Yes, that's the case I sold. Okay.
Get in that track, please. Thank you. Oh, maybe
You're
I do
welcome.
have. Maybe I do have just enough belt to do this side.
There you go.
Yeah, I do have just enough just to do this one side. Okay, fine. Yep. Why are you not sitting in that track correctly? You just not under enough tension? That seems to move okay. That needs more belt tension, but yeah, that seems to move okay. There's no rubbing anywhere. So I think I only
Where's
need
the fun in
one.
that with no rubbing? Or sorry, guys, a little loud. Whoops.
So unless if I have
Whoopsie.
another belt hiding somewhere in this mess I call my shop, I'm gonna probably have to order at least 1 meter of belt in order to tension that up. And the problem is, it'll probably be better if I order 2, because I rather would not take some no-name brand, whatever this is, with an Outlook email address, and instead
Uh-huh.
probably use 2 belts, which are actually like, you know, something that probably uses something that isn't Hotmail, at least for. Oh my Okay, well, we're not going to be doing more than that this week, so I'll need 2 meters of 2 6-millimeter belt in order to go through that, and that should complete the motion system. What's next would be the bed, and in order to put that on, we're going to have to wire up the umbilical for the bed in order to get to this junction box here. That's not an impossible amount of work. It's just annoying, and I don't know if I want to do that right now. At least not with without all the other parts.
Mm.
Not to mention, I'm still missing the 2 support struts in the front here that I want to print, that I want to make, but I need to cut some extrusion, and then I need to make sure that it's 50 millimeters on square, and then get that into the printer. Wouldn't be a huge amount of work. It's just annoying. So we'll need that, and then we'll need to start running wires because the next thing would be the electronics.
Nice. All right, where are we?
Okay, so we'll need belts. We'll need these Molex connectors that are supposed to be in the front here. I'll need to make JST to Molex adapter for that, and then rewire the Nevermores to have Molexes. Those don't have Molexes on them already, do they? Where did I put those?
Okay.
Nope, that one has a JST connector on it. That one has no connector at all.
Uh-huh.
Still works, though, last time I checked.
All right, let's try another Zellers brand stick of memory.
Let's.
We're getting there, by the way.
Same with the printer, too. We're getting real close.
That's what she said. Yes, this is not John's stream. In case you haven't noticed. All right, let's see what this is. There we go.
You can tell because John's stream does not have nearly as much double entendre.
Right? So William's asking, what are you building?
What I was working on a second ago, or what I'm working on now?
I think a second ago, because it was at 102.
Oh, so that's going to be a Voron Zero 3D printer. That would be the second one of these stupid things that I built. And the third of them, because I built one printer out of another printer after I completely rebuilt one of them. This is just what I do, I guess. I'll get bored of it eventually and do something else. Wow, it's a good thing I replaced the blade on this thing. It was so dull. I wasn't even cutting plastic when I was done with it.
All right, Rudy, I'm going to share my screen again so we can talk about this printer. Because Rudy's put up a bunch of things about try this, this, and this.
All right.
Ta-da. All right. Ta-da! So there's the printer Madoodle. So go to printer, then configure printer. Where do I find configure printer? because there's nothing. Properties? Maybe? You can't see the properties. Yeah. Alright, let me stop sharing. Let me share again. Share the entire screen. Doop. Nope. Alright, so I went there and then I went into printer properties. Next to the job options. Okay, there's job options. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Next, go to job options. Okay. And then select more. Oh, well, let's scroll down. Speaking of a toot. Brightness, finish, job priority, media, hold until normal. Print resolution. Okay. And then cups dash browse equals true. Cup browse is true. There it is right there. It is at that.
There you go. You know, it's a good thing that thing that we did the stream this week because I actually did my nails.
Oh, like you being all fancy dancy.
Yeah, they don't look as busted up as they usually do.
Mine look like I'm ready for a date, but that's because I just cut them yesterday. Or the other. I guess it wasn't yesterday. When the heck was it? Alright, I'm gonna stop sharing for now. Boop, boop. Alright, I can minimize. Let me go to, because I'm also working on my website while I'm doing this and getting rid of things I sold. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. That's...
You can tell things are getting towards the end of this build because I'm running out of threaded inserts. These are like all the threaded inserts I have left.
Alright, so it was that memory that I sold. Okay. Do I have? No, I just have the one photo. Okay. Where is that? Oh. Anybody? Oh my lord! So Steve of Mac84, speaking of memory, shared a photo from a store. Name computer stores in the States. Suck it, Lynch.
Micro Center?
I think it was Micro Center.
Yeah, I think I saw that post.
$600 for 2 sticks of 16 gig DDR5.
Yeah, the country's insane right now. That's because we're people, data center companies that haven't built data centers to run AI have been buying up RAM which hasn't been created yet to meet demand which doesn't exist.
Uh-huh.
I hate this. Most efficient system in the world, my butt.
Right. All right. One last stick of Zeller's branded memory, and then we're going to do the Dominator.
The Dominator.
I have 2 sticks of Dominator, Corsair Dominator. I love the name. See, I would say $500, $600 is great for memory if you call it the Dominator, because, you know, it just sounds kinky.
The real
But
Dominator.
I am not paying $600 for something not kinky. That's all I'm saying. Hey, look at that. The last stick of OCZ. All right.
There we go.
Let's. All right.
I do have to admit that these printed really nicely, at least.
There you go.
Like, I still have a lot of Z banding because that Z belt on that printer is just butt. But I'm going to have to fix that. I don't know if tightening it up and designing up my own belt tensioner for that would help or not, or if I should just, after finishing this printer and getting this printer online, if I should tear that one down and just put a lead screw in it and walk away.
I mean, all I'm going to say to that is yes.
A lead screw would cost $35 to buy the motor, and then I'd have to rewire it, and it would be more time than it would actually be money to actually do. And I'd have to program the firmware, but by the time I get that far, well, this printer is going to more or less have the config set that I'd need for that printer, so why would I need 2 printers? I don't know. I like my tiny printers. They're fun to build. They're tiny. Look at them. They're so cute. You can put them on the desk.
Hold on. I can't see you. Okay, where are your tiny printers?
I just like my tiny printers. They're so cute. You can just pick them up with one hand and put them on a desk.
Oh, it's so cute.
See? It's itty bitty. I still want to see what that printer is going to look like when it's lit up, because the lights in it are UV, and the panels, get this, the panels are dark. So it's going to be a dark paneled UV with green plastic which fluoresces in UV all on the inside as highlights. I think it's going to look absolutely awesome.
Sounds it.
It's going to look like Cyberpunk 2077 threw up inside of my printer.
I mean, also valid. I just realized I made a mistake.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. I did not take a note of the... Like, I have the desktop names, but I forget what the files are called.
Oh, no.
Thankfully, I haven't uploaded anything or removed anything, so I need to... All right, what is this one called? Okay, that makes sense. Let me open up Office so I can take notes. Okay, that's that one. Okay, that's that one. Yeah, I'm removing 3 cases, and I'm like, wait, I forget what the file names are. Because I've learned my lesson to remove things from the server, because I've had people buy stuff that I don't have for sale, so I've had to move things into folders called sold. Oops. What was that memory? Boom, 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 boom. Desktop parts, memory. It's 100. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. All right. Cool. Oh, looks good. Oh my god, it's a mark.
Why?
Hey, Mark.
By the way, so far, the only stick that has not worked is the one with the X on it.
Well, that's not
Well, we
much.
kind of figured, but I wanted to still test it with a known working board.
Uh-huh. And like I said, it's OCZ RAM.
Yes, it is.
And they weren't renowned for their high quality.
Yeah. But the funny part is, I have how many more sticks? This is the last OCZ stick. So 3 out of 4 have tested good.
Good.
So not a bad number. But I'm also working on my website while I'm doing this.
Uh-huh.
Because, yeah, watching memory test is fun.
It's like the nerd equivalent of watching paint dry.
Uh-huh. So how was your meeting?
Fantastic! I came back with twice as much stuff as I went with.
You know you're not supposed to do that, right?
I know.
Okay.
Damn it!
So what did you get?
I got a Power Mac G4, because I don't have enough of those already. And I got an iBook G3.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't
And
have
I got
enough
a
of those already.
VacStation Model 4000 Model 60.
Ooh, a vac station.
Which has been lurking in my friend's storage unit for a long time. And now I have it. But I don't have a keyboard or mouse or a video cable for it, so it's going to be talking to me by serial until those turn on. Luckily, because it's a VAX, it just has a switch on the front, so you can just say, no, just be a serial terminal, we'll be fine. So, but it's all in the car, and I haven't unloaded it. And I'm not going to unload it till tomorrow. Because
I don't wanna.
Yeah, pretty much. Just to heck with that noise, I'm tired.
Hey, look at that. We get another pass.
You sound
Yay!
tired.
Yeah, you do. I mean, I don't know why, considering you were up till God only knows how late with me.
Yeah, the worst thing was I didn't get to sleep till about 1 a.m. and then I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning, like, didn't go back to sleep for 2 hours.
Oh no.
I had to get up at 9 o'clock because I had to get ready to go out again. So I got like 3 hours and then another 3-ish, maybe 2.5 hours, and so I've had very little, not enough sleep, and
That sounds like most of my nights. Ugh.
Oh, by the way, we are now testing. We have 2 sticks to test of Dominator.
The Dominator.
I'm sorry.
I think you'll find that
You're not really sorry.
I'm sorry, Master. Or
Yeah.
Whoopsie doodles. All right. Let's see. So that and that all gets moved into sold. And that gets moved into sold. Boom. And I come back over here and I gotta reselect these.
I need food.
Well, get food then.
Well, that's what I'm doing.
There you go.
Question is, do I have crispy choco or pretzel flavor or peppermint or marzipan?
Yes.
Right, I'll rephrase that. I can eat them all at once, but I don't want to. A friend of mine sent me a care package from Germany.
Oh, nice.
Ritter Sports in them.
Ooh.
The
good kind, not the crap kind we get here.
It used to be my favourite chocolate bar, and they stopped sending them to the UK after Brexit.
Oh.
Candy I liked the most when I was in Germany was gummies. Oh, it's so good.
Okay, that's good.
Oh, I do have a few recyclable 3D inserts. I could probably use those. Yeah, got a couple of them. And this one crap one that I hate. I should probably put that in. No, that one is completely gummed up. You know what? Go away. Don't want to see you anymore.
Oh dear.
There. Ta-da. Website's updated. Woo! Not everybody talk at once.
They're all transfixed by Memtest.
I know, right?
Like a snake.
I even made a special flash drive, a 2 gigabyte flash drive with Memtest on it.
Fancy.
Yeah. I decided using that instead of the Ultimate Boot CD, so I don't have to go through menus.
Efficiency.
I know, right? Craziness.
Slightly sharp. Only slightly.
The curls that are coming off of this as I'm trying to take off the burrs are just hilarious. Like, look at
Oh
this.
no.
I'm getting little tiny bi-colored curls off this.
Oh, I forgot to remove that one.
Look at that. Good bonding on those two layers.
Oh,
Did you say good bondage? I have the perfect memory for that.
Oh, I
I have
walked
the
right into
perfect.
that one.
I have the perfect
Segue.
fix of memory for that. It's called Dominator,
The Dominator.
right? Dun dun dun.
Dominator.
See, there you go. There's a new T-shirt idea for you.
Okay, I'm confused now. I sold that case. I sold that case. Oh, that okay. I did not finish updating my site as I thought I had. Because I got that one I forgot to remove. Because that sold this morning. I don't know, is everybody now lately wants beige cases out of the blue? Couldn't sell them for the life of me. Now everybody seems to want one.
Is this like the millennial monochrome phenomenon where everyone paints their rooms like some shade of bloody gray?
It could be.
It reminds me, I really need to watch that video essay on that topic again.
As long as you're not watching another documentary that's out there losing money hand over fist.
Yeah, I'm not going to watch that one. Even I have standards when it comes to my terrible movies.
But hey, if you listen to one of the Fox people,
That's a
apparently,
bad idea to start with.
yeah, apparently when their mom went to go watch it, it was standing room only in the theater, in a movie theater.
Yeah, that doesn't quite work.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Yeah. No.
That's all I'm saying on that. Uh-huh. Oh, it's funny because I was watching, there was an article on picking that line apart, and the response on Twitter from the people, it's hilarious. Come on, you. There you go. Everybody's like, yes, because we all know that movie theaters do standing room only.
No,
We
they
got
don't.
another stick passed.
Yay.
The Dominator passed. The first stick of Dominator passed.
It completely owned it or something.
All right, one last stick to go. Ta-da. And then I'm just going to leave this memory in, and we're going to switch out flash drives. And
Did you
as
not
long
also
as-
have 2 sticks of crappy cheap memory with no heatsink on?
yeah, they both passed.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we've been going for a while, so
No, I figured, yeah.
yeah.
Alright. I didn't get out of the hall till 5:20. So.
It's all good. Yeah, we've been going for an hour and a half at this point,
Uh-huh.
and they're only 2 gig sticks, so they're not taking long to test.
Yeah.
Desktop cases.
Oh, this is your quality AMD APU board.
Uh-huh.
With your A10 APU.
Yep. It does the trick for what I want it for, which is the main thing. As Mark falls asleep.
Well, Mark
joke.
deserves sleep.
Oh.
Alright, that's that. Let's open up this. Bum, bum, bum. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Why did the A-Team thing all of a sudden come into my head? I have no idea. But there it is. Dun, 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 dun.
A-Team's Dave's Vintage Apple Tech. And it's
Alright.
SE30.
All right, one more time. Let's get rid of this other AT case.
Once more with fearing.
Yeah, I forgot to remove that one.
Then it's on to mem testing video cards.
Yeah.
Goody gumdrops.
Yes. ATX. Sold.
All right,
Go.
there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 of these nonsense things.
All right.
Hooray.
I need that. That. No, that. Yes. There we go. Sweet.
Let's see here. What do I have? I have a few flush ones here, but I think I need those for the printer. And these are too long. And these are cap heads. Okay. Cool. Fine.
All right. So, by the way, while we wait for the stick of memory to test, should we do the GTX 750 Ti first or the EVGA 8800 GT?
The 8800 GT will have less memory on it, so it won't take as long. So it's up to you, depending on which one you'd rather took longer.
Well, I'm only going to test it once. I just want to see if it works, and then I can test it longer. And I'll show you the memory test program that I use for video cards.
I have been reliably informed that some people do have 8800 GTs that still work, so I guess that increases it to about a 33% chance of working.
It working? I mean, it couldn't be any worse than that video card that I pulled out of that Dusty tower.
Oh, you believe me, it could.
Oh.
Some 8800 GTs don't work at all.
Oh, well. Well, that could be fun. By the way, I sold all the
really bad way.
I sold all the 4 sticks of PC100 256 registered memory.
Nice.
Yeah.
Somebody with a weird Pentium 3 Enterprise board or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Could be an AMD. Oh no, it wouldn't be. That's too old for an AMD Ultra. I wonder what the hell they've been running in it.
I don't know, but they made me an offer on my 4 sticks that have been sitting around forever, and I went done.
Hmm.
And
I mean, I have a board sat on my sofa in a box that's got 4 sticks of the PC133 registered memory in it, so it does have its uses. But
I have so many sticks of that of the 133 256. That's just sitting there. I can't seem to shake it.
At some point, I'm gonna have to go rummaging to see if I can find some more DDR RAM. I've got another
what size? What size?
Probably 256s or 512s. This is a G4.
I have tons of it here. Because of course I do.
A bit late, you sent my parcel out yesterday.
I know, right? Yeah.
No, I've got quite a lot of DDR. I just need to have a rummage through and see if I can find some PC2100s. I only need a gigabyte of it because it won't run Mac OS 10.5 because it needs a gigabyte of RAM.
Oh, look at that. We're at 88%. What?
Crazy.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
The Dominator is going to be.
That's two. I would need. Okay. This needs PTFE wire at least 18 or 20 gauge. Do I have that somewhere? Or do I have to go and make an order for wire too? Let's go find out. Where's
Stay
my box?
tuned for the next thrilling installment.
So yeah, it's only been that 1/6 out of all that memory that I pulled last night.
I have some 18
There we
gauge
go.
silicone and some 22
for-
gauge PTFE.
Poopity
Damn.
poop sakes. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. Let's turn it off. Let's disconnect the video cable from the board.
Wait, do I even need wire for that? Where's the bed heater? It's in here somewhere. That's the bed. That's the bed plate.
Let's find.
That's the bed.
It's been a while since I've had a girl say that's the bed to me.
And that's the bed heater. Okay, it's already umbilical. So here's the problem.
Okay.
60
Are
watts.
we ready to see if the video card works?
Sure, why not? Let's have fun. It might blow up.
Whoa! Oh, no, the video card. Nope. Can you hear that?
Yeah, just a lot.
Is that the fire alarm?
That was the video card.
Oh my! You know, I don't think video cards are supposed to make that sound.
So yeah.
Which one was that?
That was the 8800.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That just made me scared. Oh, I forgot to change. That just.
I thought at first that was the speaker on the motherboard making that noise.
No, that's what I thought, but it It got louder as I went towards the video card.
So that must have been like a coil, like completely self-destructing or something.
Yeah, that did not sound healthy.
Yeah.
So we're gonna. I've removed that.
Yeah,
For obvious reasons.
Remove it into the e-waste.
Are they even
for all those people that said, "Oh, I've got an 8800 GT that works"? Yes, most of them died. You're very lucky.
I wonder how much they sell for.
Working ones, quite a lot because they're not very common.
Oh, that is a tight amount.
Hey! Oh, okay. So this card is not going to work right now.
Because you haven't
And
put
do you know
power
why?
into it.
I didn't know I needed power.
It's a 750 Ti, isn't it?
Yeah. It requires a 6-pin.
It'll need a 6-pin, I think.
Yeah, it does. And I did not have the 6-pin plugged in. But on the plus side, no squealy squeals. So.
Yeah. On the plus side, it didn't sound like it was about to explode, so that's a good start.
That's a good start, yeah. All right, we got 6-pin plugged in.
See, this is why Trina should have been humming the MacGyver theme instead.
I don't know the MacGyver theme off the top of my head. Okay, there we go. Thank you.
You set me off. I was sitting there thinking I can't remember what it is, and then you like did one bar of it, and the whole fucking thing just loaded into my brain at once. Oh god, now I've got all that stuck in my head.
All right, so
I'm so sorry. Okay,
Meanwhile, Trina's affecting entrance into a building using duct tape, plaster dust, and a DVD and a frog.
and a frog. I like that. So
The frog's
On
the
the
essential part.
on the Ultimate Boot CD, if you go down to peripherals, press enter, there is a video memory stress test. I don't know who makes it or anything else. It just does the memory thing. And then,
Okay, are these in fact M40s?
and I've actually had a test or show bad memory before, so I do. Yeah, so it's called Video Memory Stress Test CE version 1.21.
Okay.
And it just goes through the memory.
Oh.
And so this will, you can see it's pattern 0, 2, 6, or 20. Once it gets to 20, it's going to do some funky blinkety blinks, and then it will restart. So if anybody,
content warning, blinkety blinks incoming.
Yeah.
Really? You don't want me to use lock washers?
Yeah, Jack, that video card was making that noise. I have a feeling there might be an issue with the video card. I mean, call me silly, but...
See, I thought for sure we needed to use lock nuts.
I'm not sure whether I feel compelled to give a history lesson on GeForce 8000, 7000 and 8000 series cards for the 3 people that are in the chat.
Yeah, we've been kind of up and down for numbers today, so...
For the edification of the 3 people in the chat plus the 2 people on the stream who don't, maybe you do know or not know, 7000 and 8000 series GeForce cards suffer from something called bumpgate, which was an issue where they picked the wrong type of solder balls to bond the actual chip silicon to the substrate inside the GPU processors. And when they get hot, and cold and hot and cold and expand and contract, eventually the solder balls inside the chip crack and they fail. This problem plagued not only PCs but also a whole year's production of MacBook Pros, and also was it the PlayStation that had that NVIDIA chip in it? I can't remember. It was either an Xbox or a PlayStation that had it in. I think it was a PlayStation 3. Well, one of the major. It was either an Xbox or a PlayStation had that same NVIDIA chip substrate in it as well. And they failed for fun and profit. And it was a major embarrassment to NVIDIA, who then, just after that happened, promptly got their asses kicked by ATI because they produced a line of Radeon cards that ran cooler and ran faster.
Nice. Hey, Rudy. Time to go clear some more snow. Oh, yeah. Have fun with that. So yeah, once it does the blinkety blinks, then you can see here, it comes up with a
Pass complete.
Pass completed. 0 errors found. And I usually let this run for an hour, but we don't have to sit here for, well, I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to let this run for an hour because it does tell me.
We're going to end the stream because it seems to be fine.
Yeah.
We've had our almost explosion. So
that was a
We've had a drama
card
for the day.
So can I offer anybody like a stuck pig video card? Because that's what it sounded like.
I mean, yeah. So what you need to do is take a picture of the video card in front of your T-shirt and then put it on eBay for £1,000, $1,000.
I was giving I gave Socket Wentz the background information on the shirt.
On the polka dots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we love people. No.
Okay, let's hope I don't screw this up.
Drum roll. No pressure.
I forgot that I'm on camera and I'm like scratching my underboob.
Details we definitely need to know.
Absolutely.
I mean, wait till I get my OnlyFans on the go.
And the camera will be pointing at you when you're scratching your underboob.
Right?
Oh, never mind.
You know, I think this thing might have some pretty good magnets on it.
Seems like it.
I bet I could probably throw this at my workbench and it would get stuck to it.
All right, folks. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I'm going to call it a stream. I'm going to be like
Yay.
John and do like a 2-ish hour stream on a Saturday afternoon.
2 hours is a
thank-
good amount of stream.
I think so, yeah. We're a little under, but
Yeah,
I
it's
want to
good.
thank Socket Wench and Mark of Millennium Max for joining. Check out Mark's link tree. It's above his head
That's interesting.
because he just spray painted it to the ceiling. So also check out trinastech.com. A link is in the description. It has links to all my online presence, including soon to be, once I get my new ID, my OnlyFans, which will be a safe for work, just dirty computer stuff, pictures. So on that note, thanks everybody for tuning in, and we'll see you at the next one. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye. Let me hit the end